What's good, guys? Story of my life, volume 5, and hopefully I haven't skipped around too much. You guys have been able to follow pretty much, and if you go back and listen to all of them, it should all make pretty much sense. But I guess we're going to talk about my son a little more in this video, and when I first thought about having kids, I've always known in the back of my head that I wanted to find the right woman, have kids, get married, settle down, and try to give my kids, to me, the whole purpose in life is to make sure that in the end, if you have children, they are better off than you were growing up. So I've always tried to figure out a good way to do that, and it's really not as easy as it sounds, but I've been working on it. I tried to make sure that, my kids always had the shit that they needed and the stuff that they wanted, because that was one thing as a kid that I didn't get. I didn't get everything I wanted. And now I know, you can't give your kids everything they want, but I try to make sure that they got all the stuff that they really want, stuff that they need. But like I say, it's been a really hard process. And about my son, I guess this isn't probably going to make sense to a lot of people, but my son's autistic. Not really severely autistic. He's not I don't know how to explain it. He's normal to me, but he's got some social problems and things like that. And it to me, it's kind of hard. I don't ever see my son moving out on his own and doing the stuff that he wants to do when he gets older. Honestly, I probably, as far as I can see, I see with him living with me forever. I just don't see him getting out in society on his own. And it's not that he's not capable of it. It's just I don't know. Like I said, he doesn't have severe autism. He's got a slight autism, and it does mess with his social life and stuff like that. He would rather sit in his room and watch cartoons all day and play video games than talk to people in the real world. If I say you want to go outside and play, he might go out for 30 minutes and he's back in the house. So I don't know. He's only he's going to turn 13 this coming up year, and we'll see, because that puts him right in the teenager phase, and we'll see what happens with that. But I could be completely wrong. He could break out of a shell and completely prove me wrong and be completely independent by the time he's 17, 18 years old. I really don't know. I'm just looking at it at this point as, I might not be able to fulfill what I wanted to, as in, making sure that he's better off than me in the long run. But I'm cool with that. If my son, has to live with me forever, I can handle that. That's fine with me. I'm not the type of person that, want my kids gone. Some parents are like that. At 18, they want their kids out the fucking house. They want their life back. And honestly, to me, my kids are my life. And I don't really get to spend the time. It really, really hurts me, because I don't really get to spend the time with them that I want, because, all's my son, other than watching cartoons, which I don't really watch cartoons that much anymore, and he plays the Wii mostly, plays Mario Brothers and stuff like that, games that I don't really play. So, and most of the time he don't want me to play them anyways. So when it comes to spending time with him, it's kind of like, what do you want to do? And 90% of the time, if I ask him what he wants to go do, it's go eat pizza and go to GameStop. So it's been really hard the last couple years, actually getting him to want to spend time and do stuff. And I don't know. It kind of hurts me, because I actually was going to do a dual commentary with him a while back. And right around the time he had, I kept saying, let's go out and do something. What do you want to go out and do? And he kept saying the same thing. Eat pizza, go to GameStop. Eat pizza, go to GameStop. And then he wanted to do Yu-Gi-Oh! And the problem was, I spent $700 probably on Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. I had boxes of that shit. Well, maybe about $600 on Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, because I spent $170 on a Blackwing deck itself, not including all the tins that I bought, the cards that I bought. And then he said he didn't want to play no more, and we sold them, and I got $200 out of $700 with the cards. So I was like, well, fuck that. But then he started bringing up that he wanted to play Yu-Gi-Oh again. And I was like, I'm not going out and buying all those cards again. It's not gonna happen. So he said, yeah, I'll do a dual commentary with you. I'll get on there and talk. And I'm fucking with him, and I asked him, what he thought about his father. Is he got a good father or a bad father? And he went into this, you're a bad father. And it was all because I wouldn't take him to Yu-Gi-Oh! And I rage quit the dual commentary. Because, he went on and on about it. Like, I was like, you're joking, right? And he's like, no, you're a bad father because you didn't take me to Yu-Gi-Oh! And you didn't do this. And I'm like, what? So I rage quit that commentary. It never came out. It made me feel really bad because, I didn't, I don't know if some of you guys are younger, and I'm telling you that really affects your parents if you guys tell them crazy stuff like that. And the funny thing is like 2 hours later, I let it go. I was doing something else, and he came and apologized to me. But, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, just sitting here talking about it, like, I don't know. Like, it makes me really emotional. But, and that's going to come up again later on in this series. I think the series is probably about halfway over, if not more. Like I say, part of this series might be just me patching a lot of holes and stuff like that. Covering areas that I forget. Because my memory, that's one thing about me throughout my whole life. My time frame memory is really bad. Like, I can remember shit, but I can't remember when it happened. Because everything always seems like it happened yesterday. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I'm not losing you guys with all this rambling around. But, I'm out. Peace.